My name is Jessica Charla, and I'm an associate professor in the Division of Textiles and Apparel. And I created the Textiles and Apparel Design, Development, and Merchandising course that focuses on accessory design. The course was developed through the College of Natural Sciences, and I put it together from an entrepreneur perspective. Working in the fashion industry in New York City, this is a course that I built that I felt students weren't getting in their traditional academic career.
My name is Dominic Chalace. I'm the TA for the course. What the students are learning now is essentially how to design for a client that has a very unique aesthetic, how to work off of a design brief, and really how to engage with the industry as a designer and especially as a student designer. Learning how to market my designs was something pretty new to me. I would say probably my favorite part of the course was doing the CAD designs, both in Fusion 360 and in Illustrator, using the Kendra Scott materials library to render my designs. That was a good experience for me because I had never done that to an industry standard before. So it gave me some practice as to how to basically do CAD at like a semi-professional level as a student.
And it's not just design. I know beginning of this class, I really thought it was going to be design motivated, but it's really about brand management, like learning how to structure what you're going to design to be towards the actual brand and their customers. And it's so cool because we actually get to be involved with the execs at Kendra Scott.
When you're a designer, you have to think about scaling and designing for a larger audience when you're working for a commercial brand. So I wanted to give students exposure to what that process looks like. And partnering with Kendra Scott has allowed students to really see what the brand does in terms of how they focus on the consumer, how they go through the process of design and product development under that lens, and really gives them that experiential learning that's so important.
Definitely recommend these courses to other students at UT because it really pushes you outside of your comfort zone. There are many people in the jewelry design course that aren't even design majors, and they're getting so much experience doing something that's different than their other classes.
So even though you are designing, you have to think about your consumer the entire time. It's all about thinking like an entrepreneur. So it's all about pivoting and problem solving and getting feedback from different audience members who have different objectives or goals. How are you going to scale it? How are you going to work with product development to really ensure that you can price this in a certain category that your customer will pay for? And in terms of merchandising, well, are they going to buy it? It's not like you can just create a design and put it out there. You actually have to think like a business owner. Who am I selling it to? Even though we both work for the same company, I have to get the merchandiser to buy my design to put into the stores. So what happens at the end of semester, the students put together what's called our virtual exhibition, and each group is featured in terms of their process and ideation, and then their final CAD design. And the community and the Kendra Scott team gets to vote for their favorite piece that will go into production for limited stores and distribution by Kendra Scott.
I really think that it's going to inspire women to be entrepreneurs in the future just because it's geared around a company that has a woman in the lead. And that's very rare in design communities, especially jewelry. You think of brands like James Avery and Pandora, which are both owned by male entrepreneurs, and Kendra Scott is just an amazing woman and shows that you can really work from the ground up.
I think regardless of what industry you're going to go into after graduation, it is you're going to take something out of the course and it's going to surprise you. I learned more about the industry in this course, I would say, than any of my others.
It's really pushing students to try something new that they are not exposed to, that they wouldn't have had the chance to learn in their specializations. So getting them out of that comfort zone and really thinking like an entrepreneur where they have to problem solve and take risks. And now they're expanding their mindset in terms of, oh, I have a whole world here. It's a $3 trillion industry, this fashion world. And I can design jewelry and I can design accessories and I can really expand my options and diversity in terms of how I approach the industry. So seeing their growth mindset and knowing that there's so much more to learn and so many more opportunities out there has been really just inspiring to me, and also reassuring that we're on the right path and that I created this course with an important reason behind it.